Well, happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday or happy Sabbath day. This is Saturday, February the 5th, 2020. This is Queen Olive in our kitchen. I'm just waking up and in it. As we know, it's cold. All over, it's cold. Jamaica, Florida, all over. So I decided to make some plantain porridge. So I'm inviting my little fellas, them to come out, and friends and Beavers and Dan, everybody who loves to cook, how we go ahead with our plantain porridge. So right here, you see I have one green plantain. So what I do, I peel this green plantain and I put it right over here in the blender. Yes, in the blender, I put it with some milk and sweeten the milk. And sweeten the milk in the blender, and I blend it. And when I blend it, I put it in the pot right over here and let it boil right over here. In the pot, boil it. We shall add to it a teaspoon of half teaspoon of salt. We have to put salt in our food. And I put my nutmeg, which is this what you call nutmeg right there. And there I go. This is my cinnamon stick right there. This is my nutmeg grater. We have the liquid nutmeg, but I prefer to use this nutmeg, yeah. And then I put a teaspoon of vanilla. That's vanilla. These are the spice that we put in there to spice it up, to let it drink nice and comfortable. And I put it on to boil. I make it boil for 20 minutes. Because, you know, we blend it, so we're not cooking a rock, we're making some plantain, and I put it to blend. And you see, when I put it in there to give it this rich, thick flavor, I put 2 tablespoons of flour when I'm blending the plantain. 2 tablespoons of flour when I'm blending the plantain. So I blend the plantain with the flour, so I put it to boil. Some people, they don't put flour in there. They put peanut, they put cornstarch, but I put flour. I grew up and see my mother was doing this, and this is one of the things that my mother do on a Saturday morning. She get up and make her porridge. Remember, so ladies, divas, and then it is good for give her children some porridge, because in the morning when they wake up, some hot porridge. It can be cornmeal, it can be oats, it can be any kind of porridge you want to give them. Bulgur porridge, plantain porridge, corn, hominy corn. It is good because it's worked through their body and it cleanses the body for the whole week, the whole set of sweets and stuff they're eating. So here is my porridge right here. I have right here. So there's some clove in there too. So there we go with everything in there. So this is my sugar right here, and this is the sweet milk, because I put milk in there already, so I'm not gonna put a lot of sweetened milk in there. So I'm gonna put my sugar, and I'm gonna start to taste with my sugar. Yes, my sugar. And you can see that big pot right there. You know, that's my soup. You know, I'm the soup lady. I make my soup every Saturday, and today's soup is red pea soup, chicken foot, tripe, and pigtail again. Yes, so the soup is there, getting ready to bubble. So there is the porridge there, right there. So we have everything in here ready for us to serve the porridge, and it is plantain porridge. The milk in there already, put the sugar in there, the nutmeg in there, the vanilla in there. Everything is, let the water boiled. When we're going to pour our, that's what I should have shown you first when I was doing it. We blend. Well, I have the plantain blending on the in the blender. I have the pot on the fire with my little teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of salt, my vanilla, and my all my little spice that I want to put in there, because you don't have to put all the spice that I put in there. But I put vanilla, and I put cinnamon. Also, I'd have a little piece of cinnamon leaf. People in the island know about cinnamon leaf. So it boiled. We put it, let it boil. So after I finish blending the plantain with the flour, I pour it in here and let it boil for 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, then when I was blending it, I blend it with the milk. So we have to constantly stir it. If we don't stir the porridge, we're going to end up get lumps. Some people like the lumps, like my grandson said, Grandma, I wanted to make me the porridge with the lumpy porridge. I don't like my porridge lumpy unless I'm drinking harmony corn porridge. So this is plantain porridge we do this morning. Divas and Dan, yes. So I'm going to put it in a little hole. So yes, I'm here finishing up the porridge. So remember I said I'm making plantain porridge. This is plantain. And when I said plantain, it's green plantain, not ripe plantain. And some of the things that we use in our porridge is, this is the grated nutmeg, which is, this is the nutmeg. And I remember I said I peel the plantain. And when I peel the plantain, I blend it with the milk. So everything is already in my porridge. So I'm finishing it up now. So there I go. And you can see I use this to stir my porridge. You know the reason why for me to use this? Because when I use this, I get to get all the, when you throw it in there, to get those lumps to mix out quick. Because you know it's going to be lumpy as soon as you throw whole thing in hot water. So I use this whisk here to whisk it. So when I whisk it with this, it's better for me. So there I go, and I'm on my finishing trail with my porridge. It's plantain, green plantain porridge, divas and then. So when we are coming out to do our porridge, we come out with our milk, nutmeg, vanilla, and cinnamon. We comes out with all that we don't have to be running around to look for what we need. So there is the porridge. And the reason why for me to wake up this morning and do my porridge is because this morning what happened, I has my teeth do a root canal, so you know it's difficult for me to eat. So I decided to make this plantain porridge. I choose, can you bring me 2 plantain, green plantain? And I decided to use these 2 green plantain to make porridge for her this morning. So there we goes with the porridge. I'm going to put a little grated nutmeg in it, and then I'm going to share some of the porridge. I'm going to put the porridge on the plate, then I'm going to put some nutmeg on it, and then you're going to see the finishing of it. It is not lanky, long water. We call it, when it's long water, we call it lanky. It's not long water because I blend it with the milk. So instead of to use water, I use the milk to blend it. And there it goes. And I'm going to put some over there. Remember when we are cooking, we say we want our area to clean. That's our area. Don't too much stuff in our area that we has our things to be throwing away. So I was just showing you all the things then that we use. So this is the nutmeg. I'm going to put some nutmeg. Although I put in liquid nutmeg, I'm going to put some more nutmeg in there. Yeah. Yes, sir. Here it goes. Yes. Yes. My porridge is getting ready for me to get my spoon. Put away all the display. This is a cinnamon stick. Put away all the display. See where we are going. And remember again, I said divas and Dan, when we are working, we work in our area supposed to clean. While we cook, we clean. We cooks and clean, so we will end up have a clean area what we have. And people will love to drink our porridge. People love to eat our food, because people do not like to see when people don't like to see dirty things around. So you see some residue of the porridge right there. I'm going to clean it off, because I don't like when I'm having my food and it's around the edges dirty. So I clean the edge so let my plate looking good. So right there I have a nice bowl of green plantain porridge this morning. I have it here for my breakfast because I was eating, and the reason for why I weren't eating, so I took a spoon from my drawer. There it is. I rinse it because we don't know what these things are made of, wood and metal, that make our furniture, wood and metal. So when every time you keep pushing the drawer, you don't know what happens. So I rinse my spoon, put my spoon in there. So there I go, my porridge is ready. Yes, thanks to everybody who take their time out. Thanks everybody who take your beautiful time out to watch Queen Olive. And over here, this is my food to put in my pea soup. It's sun put in because I have the soup on the fire before I even put there. There it is. Here it is. Yep. Soup is getting ready. Yes, so everybody, have a wonderful day. Queen Olive is going to drink her porridge now. Bye-bye.